Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
hey there, welcome back, guys. We're back for Love is Blind, episodes 3 through 5. How you guys doing tonight? Hey there, Maud, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. You're looking beautiful.
Thank
love
you.
those
Thank you, my friend.
I love those beautiful earrings, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
They are gorgeous.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
Gorgeous. Yes.
It's cold. It's very cold here. So if you see me wearing my sweater over here, it's snowing outside. So I gotta find, I have to feel comfy.
Yes. Oh no, you look beautiful, and absolutely, we had snow flurries here in Michigan today. They did not stick, fortunately, but I think in a matter of days they'll be sticking.
It's coming.
So,
it's
yeah,
coming.
it's coming. It is absolutely coming. And what else is coming is we're going to get in here, and we're going to get in, and we're going to get out as we talk about these couples. Oh my goodness, they are such interesting couples. Yes. Very, I think you said it last week, entertaining.
That's what, and somebody said that, because I was questioning why did we have so many, because I saw so many Black women in the beginning, and then I don't know why they just vanished. And somebody was telling me, no, they might have found love, but because their stories was not as dramatic or entertaining as these other couples, then there was no even gonna watch.
Oh,
so it's not that they never found love. Yeah, it's not that they never found love. They did, but it wasn't as entertaining as if these are the 3 couples or 4 couples.
Yeah, yes. That's a good point. And thanks, Monique. Thank you for get those thumbs up, guys. Get comfortable. Yes, get your popcorn, get your glass of your beverage, and yes, definitely hit that thumbs up. We appreciate you, Monique. Moderator extraordinaire. We love you and appreciate you.
Yeah.
What I've written down is just a couple of little ticker notes. So we open up in episode 3 of Love is Blind season 3. We open up with Nancy telling Andrew that he's just not for her. She just envisions someone a little bit different than him. What did you make of Nancy having to let handsome Andrew down?
It was interesting because I was hoping that she's gonna choose him.
Okay.
And this is why. He is more financially stable. His maturity higher, and his maturity level is also, you cannot compare that with the guy that she ended up choosing. And he's a little bit dramatic, okay, and all that. But
but did you observe? Did you see any red flags with Andrew or
of course?
What?
Oh my God, self-entitled, and and he feeling that he knows everything. And he kept talking about, I have traveled the world. I have gone to Tanzania. So that made me feel good. I'm from Kenya, so Tanzania is our neighbors over there. So it made me feel good. But he was talking too much about himself and and all these things. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was seeing some potential though.
You were seeing some potential? I don't know. Well, tell me this. Did you see the part where Andrew, after he's been informed, that he's not for her, they continue to roll the cameras. It's just him and the cameraman. And he says, is the camera still rolling? They say yes. He says, is it all right if I use these? What is it? Is it eye drops?
Eye drops. He ran like...
Yes. And then next thing you know, he's like sniffling as if he's actually crying. But we know they're the eye drops. Like, Andrew, really? Seriously?
that scene is repeated at the reunion, so we're gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah. But that is so funny. Like, I mean, Andrew, really. But this is what I was concerned about. My red flag for Andrew was that he was just so into himself. I really don't see him being part of a couple. I see Andrew as he, himself, and I. Like he's gonna be a trio all by himself. I don't know if there's room enough for him.
And that's the risk. That is the risk. But Aubrey, that's the risk you take when you're coming on national television looking for love. You don't know you don't know anybody's intentions.
Yes.
Okay?
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know. You don't know if they're really there for love or if they're there for clout or what they're there for. If they're there to build up their Instagram followings.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. And we have seen it happening.
Scary.
We have seen it happening. So you know, those are the risks that you take. But I still feel like, Nancy should have taken. Listen, I'll take him over this other guy any day, anytime. We can use.
I don't know. I think here's a thought. Okay, what do you think? Sometimes you just have to like Sabrina on Ready to Love. Sometimes you just have to. A woman has to pick herself.
Yes, but Nancy could not have picked herself. She's very needy. She's very thirsty. I feel like she needs sex like every second. Okay, breakfast, lunch. Okay.
Yeah, she
definitely.
Yeah, she definitely was giving some of those pick me vibes.
Oh, I cannot hear you.
Oh, wait a minute. You froze, Mott. Can you hear me? You may have to drop down and come back in. Oh, there you are. There you are. You froze for like a minute. Yeah.
Oh, then because I could not hear you. I was saying that. I don't know what I was saying.
We were talking about sometimes. Do you think sometimes that a woman has to pick herself and just
not
pick any of these unsuitable men?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. But
Andrew was. I don't know if Andrew was ready either. Not that we'll go ahead and we won't give away anything, but but not that Andrew was really necessarily ready.
Yeah, he was not ready, and I also don't think whatever she got herself into was a ready situation. We'll see. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. So then we move on, and Bartiz actually proposes to Nancy, and they become engaged.
I have to tell you something. One of the things that gets me or makes me feel, oh my gosh, people play with words very much. In the first time I came to this country, and everybody saying, "Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. I love." I said, "My goodness." When you tell somebody you love somebody, it's very serious to me.
Right.
So
do you feel that people do play with that? They that here in this country we say it too often or too much. Or...
It loses its meaning.
Okay.
It's no longer about the real, because if somebody is saying I love you through thick and thin, and you find all these people who are telling you love you at the end of the conversation or everything, they are not gonna be anywhere to be found when you really need them.
Right. That's right.
So it's you guys. People need to relax on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look for another word.
You got a good point. So maybe just say I like you. I like you as or
you don't even have. You can just say bye. See you next time or something. Mm-hmm. The only people that I finish a conversation with is my children, is my husband. But because it's heavy. It's heavy to me.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't like because these people, you have not seen each other,
right?
You and then when you propose, and this if I don't remember the Nigerian guy SK saying I love you. He just said, "Will you marry me?" I don't think he said anything about love.
No, I don't think you're right. You're right. He has not. He's been very quiet and intentional.
Yes, up until now, up until even when he was proposing, everybody say, "I love you, will you marry me?" I don't think he said those words. I don't remember him saying those words.
No,
because it makes you very uncomfortable. I mean, you really need to know exactly what you're talking about. Just don't tell me that, and then when I come to you, you know, that you know, when I need you the most, you're nowhere to be found.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Well, what do you think about Raven and SK? Speaking of SK, they finally meet in person. They come out the pods after he's proposed, and he
They don't
gets
like
down.
each other. They don't like each other. They don't find each other attractive in the beginning. They
Okay.
don't.
You notice that
Mhm,
there's a kind of a disconnect
of course.
physically.
Because you
Well,
have to remember, this is not the kind of a person that Raven would date. And for SK, this is not the kind of a girl that he would even, you know, anybody would pay attention until he starts speaking, until you first catching his intelligence, you'll be like, oh, that African man is very intelligent. And so that becomes sexy to you. And it's not
right.
just sexy, but you also see, oh my gosh, my future is bright. I'm gonna have
I'm a well, Bod, you know the term sapiosexual. I'm a sapiosexual. I really like men who are very intelligent, articulate. I can't vibe with someone actually that's not. I really can't.
Mhm.
Um and Roro for real is saying that she agrees with you. She says
Mhm.
saying I love you in the pause is just crazy.
It's
She thinks it's
crazy.
crazy.
It is.
And even Ellen V said, I found it weird how all the couples said I love you 2 seconds out of the pod. Isn't that something?
It
So,
is. Just because you're connecting with somebody emotionally. Oh, it was. Listen.
right. Colleen and Matt, we're gonna move on to Colleen and Matt. They decide to take the plunge also. This couple right here, they are Colleen was practically on a knee, like almost in prayer-like position in the pods, just praying that Matt would decide to make her his woman, to
I
make a
know.
what do they say, to
We
make
moved.
an honest woman out of her.
I know, because we moved from one date. Oh no, I don't see a future with. Oh, next, I don't see. Oh, two heartbreaks, two rejections. Up until
Yeah,
she's
two
like, oh.
rejections she had. You're right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So
I I wonder what did it for her and Matt. I mean, I think like I don't know if they were the last two left that hadn't coupled up or what happened with how was she able to get Matt. I noticed she was really working on Matt. Her language that she used with Matt was very interesting.
mm-hmm. And not and a little bit, you know, deep compared to what you know, other guys kept asking her questions, and she kept, you know. But I found, like, you know, they're getting there with Mark. Like, they're having good conversations, you know. And you really have to meet your person for you to be able to be vulnerable. You have to meet your person for you to feel comfortable enough
Right.
to
That's
share your
it.
story.
That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And so as we go on, what do you think about the Alexa and Brennan connection? So now let's say we move forward and the couples are all out the pot.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, my Alexa is talking to me. No, Alexa, I'm not talking to you. Stop it. um, the connection between the A
Yeah.
word and
Mm-hmm.
Brennan. I'm gonna have to turn on the connection.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, Alexa. The connection. What did you think about the connection between that couple that's on the screen, Mott?
So far, I still
It's
love
funny.
them. I still love them. I haven't
Uh-huh.
seen any red flag in the relationship. I am still hopeful in this. They are very real to each other. They are very genuine. They are not acting. All right. This is who I
Right.
am. Accept me for who I am. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I see a potential over there. I do.
Right. Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
so too. I think they've got a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the fact that Alexa is so strong in her confidence as a curvier woman, a curvier girl, if you will. I love it. And apparently, you know, Brennan, he loved it too. He loved it too. So that was
Mm-hmm.
good that when they met, it was not an automatic rejection because if you
Right.
think about it, what we see later, we know that a couple of the guys probably would have rejected her
Right.
because their women are much smaller and clearly they got an issue with size.
Mm-hmm. And I still look forward to the day that we are not going to be emphasizing on that bullshit. You know,
Yeah, I
that
agree.
we are going to be judging somebody for who they are, their character, you know, and forgetting about
Mhm.
because I also want men who are also the same. Like, I don't want men to come with, so, I have been dating this kind of people. But then, and this is what we have seen in Ready to Love. Immediately you see a woman, a big woman, she
Yeah,
automatically becomes a friend zone. Oh, she's my homie.
she
Or
my
she,
homie,
she can
right?
never go beyond that. And that's why you see them being sent home, you know?
Wow, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move forward to Colleen and Matt's connection. Colleen and Matt, they seem to have hit it off coming out of the pods. I think that
Mm-hmm.
Colleen's physical body and face was enough. Matt, was handsome enough, and the two of them seemed to physically be pleased with one another. Would you
Mm-hmm.
agree, or what were your thoughts? I want
100%.
two words. 100%.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
In
okay.
fact,
Well,
even to an extent that made Mark start feeling insecure at some point, you know.
that,
But they like each other. They like how each one of them looks like. So
mm-hmm.
far so good. So far so good until we get to the pool party, and we're gonna get
Right.
there.
We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna yeah, we're gonna get
Mm-hmm.
there. We're gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about Nancy and Bartiz. And you said you felt like Nancy and Bartiz. You didn't think that Nancy was attracted to Bartiz, or you just felt that
No, no, no,
Bartiz.
no, no. She
Oh,
was. Oh no, she was overly attracted to way more than he was.
that's an initial meeting coming out the pods.
Yes.
You
Oh
don't
my
feel
goodness.
that
Yes.
Bartiz. Yeah, he
Yes.
was kind of like, yeah. What was
Mm-hmm.
that when he told her? He said, "You better run to me, girl." I
I
was
can't
like,
stand.
okay.
I
He's
cannot stand that. I cannot stand that 26-year-old. I mean, like,
he's
I don't
he's
understand when
so
he.
he's
Hmm?
so young. He's so
Yeah,
young in his
yeah, but then he
mindset and the
kept
way he
saying
thinks.
but he kept saying that he's been dating older women.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
what he
is
says. I think
yeah.
that's funny, but whenever I hear a guy say that, that's kind of almost like the same thing I think when I hear a younger woman say that she's been dating older men, the first thing I look at them and think is
Money.
if you yeah, well, no, but I think this. I think well for the younger woman it could be for an older man it could be about money, but for a man that's dating an older woman, you know what
Mm.
that's typically about is the peen, right? So she's dating you for your peen, and you think that makes you mature? No, she probably has you over for Netflix and chill. Gets you in the bed and kicks you out
That's
the same night. I mean, like, really, let's be serious. I mean,
that's
most
true.
women are not looking for a younger man. What could you do? What could you possibly do for me other than the
Mhm.
peen?
That's
You're
true.
20,
And,
you're
and
25, you're not established in your career, you don't have money, you just got peen.
and to be honest with you, that conversation comes up when Nancy meets uh
Hey, Jeremy. Hey there.
when Nancy meets the guy with the eye drops. What's his name?
Oh, Andrew. Andrew.
Yeah, yeah. When they meet, how I am magnetic phone. When they
Yeah,
meet,
feel it.
but even the story, you can see the story. Like this girl is very needy. And like I told you in the beginning, all she needed was some good sex. All right? And she was getting it from him.
Nancy needed some good peen. Well, you know what? I wouldn't get married just to have good peen. I mean,
She's
that's
a
silly.
beautiful, she is a
She's beautiful. She's beautiful, but apparently she doesn't seem to grasp that. She doesn't get that.
I
She
don't
needs
understand.
Alexa. She needs Alexa to give her some classes on how to get that confidence up, how to be a
Yes,
confident woman. Because Alexa
I
is
agree.
clearly mastered the confidence game, right?
Yes, I agree with you.
But as we move on, and what do we think? So, okay, they get to the pool party.
Mhm.
Well,
Well,
we just
before they get to the pool party, that's the second time they're meeting. The
mm-hmm.
first time the couples met and they met the people that they had met at the pool.
Yes, it's like a little outdoor gathering. Yes,
Right? So
yes,
every
that's right.
so Bertiz realizes, oh shit, she's hot. And he goes, oh, in the real world, I am the one over here.
She's a smoke show. She's a smoke show. Whatever that is.
First of all, why does he think that he's not a bad looking guy, but he's also not like over there. You're
No,
not gonna find me on these Buffalo streets staring at him. You know?
no, he's not.
Yeah.
I think you know what I feel like, and I hate to say this. I hope I don't offend anybody, but just my perspective. I think that he thinks because he's biracial And like you said, he's not a bad looking guy. He's a decent looking guy. But what to me, what messes him up is that haircut. First of all, if he had done something different with his hair, then maybe we could have sat and talked and looked at him a little bit longer. But anyway, I think that because he's a biracial, I think that he's probably getting he gets a lot of attention from Black women and white women and Latino women, right? Because he's of a lighter hue.
Yeah.
And I think he thinks that these things are really important, and he does work out. Now I got to give him credit. Now, he's a bodybuilder on the side. He does this working out thing, and I think that gets him a lot of attention with the ladies. That he's got the nice tight abs and the muscles. But I mean,
in a relationship,
yeah,
in a marriage, how long is that gonna last you?
Not long.
Okay.
Yeah, not long. And then the thing about that makes it so bad. So what he does. So let's move on, and we're gonna get to this part about the pool, the pool party.
Yeah.
What happens at the pool party between him and the lady that he was previously interested in the past? He and Raven. What happened? Can you explain that?
Yeah. So he meets. So this is the second time they are meeting, and now they are at the pool, and he's saying, in the normal world, people would think that, you and I would make a good, Raven shut it down right there. Yep. She said, no, yeah. Unlike Colleen and Cole conversation, where they were entertaining the thoughts, they were entertaining the ideas. This conversation over here between Patrice and Raven was like,
she shut it down. Yes, she did. Yeah. She sure did. She let him know she was in the SK.
Yes.
I mean, she left no room for any kind of questions. Like, look, dude, I'm not into you like that. I loved it. I loved it. That's a classic way to shut a guy down when he's trying to flirt with you.
And you know why is that? Because once you go African, you can never come back. It's African all the way.
I would say something, but I'm gonna leave that stone unturned, okay? I don't know about that, Bod. I don't know about that, but you are undisputed.
I just came up with that one. I came up with that one right now.
We cannot argue about you are undisputed, Mod. No doubt about it, undisputed. So Cole, I mean, Bartice. Okay, and then let's talk about the young lady, the ballerina.
Colleen,
and Cole kind of has the same reaction to Colleen, who he turned down in the pie before he could see her physically, and now he sees that she's got a nice tight dancer body. He's all into her. What do you think? What do you make of the way Cole is flirting outwardly with Colleen, right, at the same pool party while his fiance is right across the way looking at them?
The reason why he turned off her is because I think they were having conversation, and he could figure out, this one is a ballet dancer. So he figured this is not financially, this is not stable enough for me to start a family with, compared to the other girl. And that's why he said, I can have a beautiful life with Colleen, but we're gonna be miserable financially. He said that. One thing that.
Oh, he did. You know what? I didn't catch that. I was wondering what he was talking about, but that's what he was saying. So wait a minute. That kind of implies to me then that he doesn't earn enough to be the sole provider. Like, what's the problem, dude?
That's what. Or he thinks that whatever I get is enough, but I want somebody also to have this, be on the same level as I am, or even higher. Then to him, it seemed like, what? She's all the way down there, so we can have a good life over there, but then financially gonna be. He said that. So yes, he said that. So, and that's why you said, after that conversation at the pool, he said, Colleen is a girl that I am attracted to her physically, but Zainab, is it Zainab?
Yeah, Zainab. Yeah.
Yeah, is a girl that I'm attracted to her, or emotionally, but where's the perfect girl? He kept looking around, looking for a perfect girl.
He did. He said, where's the perfect girl?
But how are you going to be looking for a perfect girl? You're not perfect yourself.
No, he's certainly not. I don't know what would make him think that.
So yes, that's what happened.
Wow.
And that's what I keep going back to those things. And we're gonna get we're gonna get there to these girls enough because I have a lot to say about her. But go ahead.
We're gonna get there, but what I want to say, but no, we can go ahead and get there because we're not gonna hold the people long. But what I was gonna say is that then fast forward, they have these conversations at home, and now they're Bartiz is in bed with his girl, with his fiance Nancy, and he decides to tell her while he's in bed with her and she's vulnerable. He decides to bring up, well, what a smoke show Raven was for him, and this is his expression, smoke show, like I guess a dime piece, you could say a dime piece, or you could substitute that with just a plain old hottie, a bad baddie, or whatever you want to say. But clearly he thought that Raven was like the highest of high in terms of her physicality. And he kept going on and on and on to his fiance Nancy. What in the world? What did you think when he did that?
I respected his honesty. Okay, in the conversation. And then I was just confused the next morning when she was smiling to him like nothing happened last night.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So I appreciate you telling me because, Cole never had that conversation with a fiance. He was not very, open or genuine about whatever exactly happened and what transpired. Okay. No. But over here, he was very genuine. This is what he said. In fact, then at that point, you should start realizing, the guy, your fiance, is really not into you. But then I got confused the next morning because Nancy was over there, with her smile and like not as usual, like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. Well, my thing was, okay, I have to kind of disagree with you a little bit, Mott.
Okay.
I felt like, okay, yeah, it's one thing for a man or a woman to come to their significant other and talk about how attractive this other person was, but why are we? What is the purpose? Why are we going on and on? Why is he going on and on about Raven? Because clearly, if he were being truthful with Nancy or even with himself, he would have observed that Raven didn't even want him. And so why are you telling me about another woman that you're attracted to? Like, do you expect me to come home and tell you about this fine guy that I saw at work, earlier today?
At this point in him communicating with Nancy, he still doesn't know. It wasn't after the full conversation, because after the full conversation, he no longer said anything about Raven because Raven had already shut him down. But when he was talking to Nancy, that was the first meeting that they had.
Okay, the first one. Okay,
the first meeting.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, but that even
I understand.
Actually, that makes it worse because what you're saying to me what it sounds like you're saying to me implies that he's telling her these things thinking that he still has a chance, but whether he has a chance or not, why are you telling your fiance?
That's what I told you, which confused me the next morning because I will not be doing those things that she did. I will not be smiling with you the morning after.
Right. And I wonder, did they sleep in the same bed? Did they have, relations? Who knows? Like, is she going to have relations after he's bragging and going on and on about another lady's body and about how fine? Because I'm telling you, if anything, if we had to sleep in the same bed, my back's turned. I done went and got my sweats and put my sweats on. Don't bother me. Don't bother me.
Don't
bother me, boy. Get on out of here with that.
And then, and then he asked, are you concerned about me, having this conversation with you? Like, am I too open?
Right.
Brother.
All he had to do was put himself in her shoes, because if she had came home and then we see it later when later on that's going to come up when she gets to talk to Andrew, he gets so insecure about it. You see how these men and their fragile egos work, girl?
Yes.
No.
Now, if you're Barack Obama, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, now if it's Barack Obama, I'm gonna push everybody, including Michelle, out the way. If I get a chance to get close to Barack again, he is one handsome man. And he's so intellectual, so he hits it.
You know why? Do you know why?
He hits it on all points because he's African. I know you're gonna say. Now he is truly African American.
Kenyan.
Kenyan. That's
You
right.
know?
That's where you're from, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But what else can we say about these couples before we sign off tonight? We'll be ready to come back next week and talk about some more episodes.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of getting to know each other. Raven, of course, is giving a lot of Pilates lessons to SK. SK seems to be taking it in stride. They're cute. I thought they were cute together doing the Pilates and whatnot. Raven kind of grew on me. I felt like she was a little
she
stiff in
did.
the
Me
beginning.
too.
Yeah, she grew on me. I think that she kind of grew in affection for SK.
Yes.
I'm not so sure if he's growing in affection for her, but I think she was open to the process of falling in love with someone that she met in the pods.
That's a good point.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about?
I agree with that. She's now realizing that, oh my God, this is an intelligent guy. Oh, the future can be bright. But for him, he's already self-confident. He knows what he's bringing to the table.
Yes. Well, that's typical. That's kind of typical with Nigerians. They are very self-confident. I've never been confident.
Right. But then again, he's been shut down in everything. We are moving to California. No, I'm not going to move. I have already had my life. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to adjust my life. This is Raven saying,
now was she right? Do you think she was right for that? Do you think
No, she was not. I mean, once you meet someone, you have to compromise. I cannot be the only one compromising in a marriage.
Oh, okay.
No way. It's not going to work like that.
Okay.
Every morning, once you have a fiance, then every morning you work. Every morning you are intentional, saying, "I am intentional. I want to put work into this situation." And putting work in the situation is sacrificing some of the things that I really need you to sacrifice.
Right. That's
She did not seem ready to sacrifice. So then at that point, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't think this is gonna work."
I just my thing though too is I'm a little concerned how SK came on the show, how they allowed him to come on and selected him to be on the show. If they did their homework and if he was honest, which I'm assuming that he was, and letting the producers of the show know that his next step was that he was moving to California for 2 years.
That's fine.
To go to grad school. Well,
that's
no,
fine.
it's
why?
not. It's not.
Why?
How is it fine, Ma? Tell me.
Because there's some girls who are gonna be ready to sacrifice everything to move in with their man. You do not know who you're dealing with over there. There's some girls who are ready to sacrifice everything for love. Once I find my person, I am gonna do everything I can to fight for this. So you don't know. So he might have been genuine, saying, "You know what? This is scholarship. I'm not gonna let it go."
Well, no, I'm not saying that he should let his future go, but I'm saying, but why be on the show? That's my only thing. Go ahead, knock yourself out at Berkeley University, getting your MBA or whatever. But why are you on the show that requires that you guys are going to be living together? And
because you don't know who you're gonna be attracted to. You don't know whoever you're gonna be attracted to is gonna be ready to move with you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do we have? Oh yeah, we do have the A team on here. Okay, thank you, Ellen V, and thank you, Monique King. Yeah, I don't know, guys. What do you think in the chat? You guys are in the chat. Give us some feedback. Am I wrong? I mean, should SK have been on this show knowing that he was getting ready to uproot his life and move to California from Texas? I mean, it's not like it's even the next state over. Like,
I know.
He could have said Oklahoma at least. Like, what? I don't know. Is it me? Well, okay. So Ellen says this. Now, Ellen, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That even some are even willing to look silly for love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, so you don't agree with it. You don't think that she should be willing to move. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. And then let's see. Okay, Monique has a thought on it. She said, Monique says she should move the first year to get to know him, then maybe go back to Dallas.
Yeah, this girl, all she
Ah.
does is to teach people how to move around. You can find people in California to teach you
Oh,
how to
well,
move your
definitely.
body.
California is a very health conscious state, so she probably could get
Exactly.
more people there, yeah, than in Texas even.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming, I don't know if she's got a house in Texas or an apartment, all those things
No,
have to
she's renting. She's renting.
so she's renting. Okay, she's got to get out of her lease. I mean, it's a lot, but you're right. I mean, if you find somebody you love, I mean, was he serious about the marriage? Because is that why? Well, we can't go that far. We can't go that
Yeah,
far.
we cannot. We
We,
cannot.
we,
We can.
we cannot, guys. We
Mm.
promise not to do any spoilers until we get to that part. Ellen V says, I didn't think he should have been on, right. I didn't think he should have been on the show, but I see Ma's point. Some will pack up and move. Right.
Girlfriend, I packed and moved when I met my husband. Okay. So
I was gonna ask you now. Okay, we're gonna end on this. I want to get a little more. I want to get a little nosier into your business because you said to us on the last episode, you gave us some background information on how you met this handsome man, and I think you said you guys were in New York City, right? So now,
and,
what was? Oh, go ahead.
yeah, and I was living in a big house with my family, nice house, but I had to leave everything to go into this small apartment in Brooklyn to fight for that love. Do you understand?
Okay.
So I can see some girls doing exactly what I did. Like, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice everything that I have for the person that I love. You know?
Ellen V. Oh, let me get that off the screen. I'm sorry. Ellen V giving away all the little nuggets. You guys are I spies. Y'all are out there in them YouTube streets and know everything about everything. I didn't even know that. I did not even know. Well, so okay, so you moved to a smaller place in Brooklyn, but like, was that because
Of love.
said of love? You wanted to secure your relationship in love.
Yes, because there were some other bitches over here running around in Brooklyn. I was like, if
we're a PG station. Some other women. There were some other women, and they were trying to pounce.
They were upping their game. I was like, hey, Maud, you know you're undisputed. You know you're gonna have to step. Oh, I stepped up big time. I was like, I'm here. Who is that? Whose bag is that? Whose shoes are those? Out. Did they? What?
So you basically moved in and got all the women off of him because you had to claim your territory and your man.
I sure did. And I marked my territory. And everything changed.
Oh, you got the chain on fire. You got it lit, Ma.
I said, don't play with me. This is my future.
Oh, you said you moved, you did what you had to do for the love. Well, guys, on that note, that wraps up this session of Love is Blind. But if it's a doctor, we're not going to be blind. If it's an engineer, we're not going to be blind. We are going to be sensible, ladies. We're going to do what? We're going to up our game, okay? Ma, we want to thank you. We want to tell our viewers what you've got going on your channel.
Yes, I'm trying to make myself be very consistent with what's the show called?
Oh, which one?
Well, with my content, yeah, but then with
Real Housewives of Potomac, maybe, or
that and 90-Day Fiance, because there's a whole lot of shenanigans that is happening behind the scene.
Oh, so yeah, that's right. I gotta come over. What day do you podcast for 90-Day Fiance so I can come over, Ma?
On the weekends, usually, but I did not do anything last weekend.
Oh my consistency
I
here on
know.
YouTube. We're gonna get together. I got some things to talk to you about that
Okay.
Kimberly and I are working on. So maybe you might want to
Awesome.
collaborate
You have to
in with
remember,
us.
Young Famous in Africa is coming up, so we can collaborate on that one too.
What is it coming up now? Say
Young
again.
Famous in African. I don't know when exactly, but it's coming up.
Oh, they're bringing it back, season 2.
Season 2. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I have to catch up. I have to catch up and look at
Mm-hmm.
your reviews. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for. I know she had it in here. My notes here. Everybody hit the thumbs up, guys, while I'm busy scrolling and not finding things. Okay. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, guys, so we're on our way out. We'll be back again, same time, same place next week on Tuesday. We'll be back to cover some more episodes of Love is Blind season 3. Guys, that Bartice, he's something else. That Nancy, that SK, something else. We'll be back, guys. So remember to click like, subscribe, comment, join us. Go over to Ma's channel. I had that up on the screen just now. Go over to her channel, Mod Afro Mama Explanation Point, and subscribe to her channel and see what she's got cooking over there, guys. And we'll be back, okay?
Thank you.
And bye. We'll be back also on Sunday with Married at First Sight, guys. Love you. See you later. We're on our way out. Bye.